In this new playlist, I want to show you how to not stretch. That means how you should not stretch if you want to stay safe. Today we'll be talking about the iliopsoas muscle, but there will be more videos like this, so subscribe to the channel and you will be able to follow the series. The criteria on which we will assess each exercise is, on the one hand, is it safe? On the other hand, is it effective? When I mean is it safe, I mean is the proper execution of the stretch safe, for other tissues in particular, but I also mean is there a risk that you don't execute the stretch properly and thereby take a risk. But let's start with the function of the iliopsoas muscle, because understanding the function and the anatomy is essential to the stretch. On the one hand, it is a hip flexor, it brings your femur in direction of your spine, but it also hollows your back. So if you want to stretch the iliopsoas, you should do actually the contrary. The first family of stretches that you're going to find on the web are stretches which are like this. Yeah, this is one variant. But you also have the variant on which a chair is used to bring your knee backwards. And you'll even find pictures of a stretch which goes more or less like this. So if you look at all that, you will see that these stretches have one thing in common. As you look forward, they all have a hollow back. Wait a sec. The job of the iliopsoas was to hollow the back. So if the stretch hollows the back, it contracts the muscle, it doesn't stretch it. So these are not safe stretches, neither are they effective. Some variants are better, in which you see that people have aligned their spine with their leg, and thereby they don't have a hollow back. So much better. Is it safe though? Well, kind of, but you see that you really need good stability on your feet. Is it effective? Well, there I have more doubts, because basically every stretch needs to be held for a minute in a very accurate position if you want it to be effective. Plus, when you stand or sit or basically are vertical, there is weight on your tissues, and therefore the muscles have to have a certain tonus which resists the stretch. So I do believe that exercises that you do standing and sitting are less effective than exercises which I will show later, which are done lying down. Second family of exercises, which you see a lot in people who do jogging, is I hold my foot and I bring the knee back. The problem again is that most people will hollow their back, yeah, which makes the stretch less effective. Plus, there's a lack of stability. Therefore, this stretch has advantages because you can do it everywhere, but in practice, I do not recommend it either. Third stretch that I do not recommend, that. This is a crazy posture which I'm going to try to reproduce for you, and you'll see how difficult it is and actually how it doesn't bring anything. Hollow my back, flatten it, and with the flat back, go upwards, and at the same time, push my pelvis forward so as to kind of open this angle. I mean, you see that it takes a crazy amount of effort to keep your back flat. You're super unstable and you have actually so much effort and so much concentration. Plus, I think she's actually something like this, which further hollows your back. I mean, this is just mental. The traditional version of the stretch is much less impressive. But you know, this is precisely the thing. On the web, you will find many people who are actually not here to help you. They are here to impress you with everything that they know or that they think they know. And this is never a great service given to you. So look, this medical version of the stretch is, well, normally it's done at the end of the table, but I find it quite easier for you guys to lie kind of diagonally on a table, on a bed, on a couch, wherever you want. And this leg will have to go below horizontal whilst you maintain your back flat, having the left leg, in my case, in direction of your chest. And you see here, the hip joint angle is opened, and I can increase the power of the stretch by basically extending my knee a bit, and the goal is just to let this leg go down to horizontal. So you see that it supposes that my butt is not really on the table, that it's kind of hanging in the air. And in this position, I can combine with post-isometric relaxation, which is when I inhale, the thigh goes up, When I exhale, the thigh goes down. I do this 3 times and this will have a radical effect on the stretch. So this is the safe and effective version. The rest of what you find isn't a great idea.